study today Indian geography and 5 geographic divisions of India. The 5 geographic divisions of India: 1. Himalayas are the greatest mountains. 2. Northern plains. 3. Peninsular Plateau. 4. Coastal plains. 5. Islands. Let us look at the Himalayas. Himalayas occupy the northern part of India in the form of an arc. They are separating India from our neighbors. The Himalayas further divided into 3 main classes within themselves: the Greater Mountains, Trans-Himalayas, and the third one is Eastern Hills. Let us see about the Himalayas, the Greater Himalayas, and all these 3 types of Himalayas occupy a distance of 2,400 kilometers from east to west. The breadth of these Himalayas is 242,500 kilometers. They occupy a total area of 5,000 square kilometers. They are not in single row, they are in rows, and they are intersected by a number of valleys and passes. For example, the valleys are Kashmir Valley, Kulu Valley, Kangra Valley, etc. The passes are the Jojal Pass, etc. This is present in Jammu and Kashmir. Let us look at the Greater Himalayas, the part 1. The Greater Himalayas. In this Greater Himalayas, we will find Mount Everest, Kanchenjunga, Nanda Devi, and many other important hills in it. The important passes also present in this Greater Himalayas, and we have seen an example of Jojila and Burji also. The Middle Himalayas, their height is about 3,500 meters to 4,500 meters. The height of the greater mountains is above 8,000 meters. The important mountains in the Middle Himalayas are Pir Panjab, Daula Thar, Mussoorie. In this Middle Himalayas, there are number of hill resorts. They are Shimla, Mussoorie, Nainital, Ranikhet, Almora, Darjeeling. The valleys situated in the Middle Himalayas are Kashmir Valley, Kulu Valley, Kangra Valley. And the next comes to the southern part, that is from northern part to southern part as we go, are the outer Himalayas. These outer Himalayas are also called Shivalik Hills. They are about 50 kilometers width at Himachal Pradesh and 15 kilometers width at Arunachal Pradesh. Examples: Dammu Hills and Dabla Hills. Valleys in the bottom Himalayas are known as the dunes. These dunes are example Dehradun, Next comes the Trans Himalayas. The Trans Himalayas situated at Bhutan region, and they are of importance because they are situated at Bhutan region, so they are also called the Bhutan Hills. The eastern hills coming down to the bottom hills and also the Bhutan hills, we will find the eastern hills. These Himalayas suddenly turn at Arunachal Pradesh into southwards and form into a border-like structure, and those border-like structure of Himalayas are known Purvachal Hills, and they act as a border to Myanmar. The Purvachal Hills are, some of them are Patkai, Bum, Naga Hills, Jayanti Hills, Garo Hills, and Mizo Hills. Among all the Himalayas, we will find the highest Himalayas. The highest Himalaya mountain is Mount Everest, that is in Nepal. And the second highest one is Godwin Austen K2. It is in Eastern Hills. It is about 8,611 meters. The Kanchenjunga is the third highest mountain hills. It is in Sikkim. What is the importance of Himalayas? Himalayas act as a border to our northern border to our country, that is India. They help in monsoons. They help in the protection of the environment. Agriculturally very active. Number of minerals and metals are present in these Himalayas. There are number of hydroelectric projects situated in these Himalayas. Agriculture activity is done by these hydroelectric projects with the help of these hydroelectric projects. And finally, they form in the southern part, the northern plateau, the second physiographic division of India. The second physiographic division of India is the northern plains. These northern plains extend to a square kilometers of 6,50,000 square kilometers. These plains are mainly formed by the perennial rivers that are flowing from Himalayas into this area. They bring alluvial soil from various parts, from various rivers, from the tributary of these main rivers, that is Ganga, Brahmaputra and Sindhu rivers. The gravel part of this alluvial soil plains are known as the Bhavar, and the marshy area gravel part of these plains are known as Banga, and the angle gravel part, that is Ang alluvial plains formed by these rivers. It is in Punjab and also in UP. In Punjab it is called Bed, in Khadar it is UP. Highly fertile soil. Number of agriculture and also agriculture units, number of hydroelectric projects situated in this northern plains. Rice, wheat, sugarcane, jute is cultivated in this northern plain. The northern plain, very important monuments also situated. They are Taj Mahal, Qutub Minar. In the northern plain, we find the movements of Bhakti and Sufi movement in the medieval era. And here, very religious spots also situated because the river Ganga is flowing, Haridwar, Madura, Kasi, etc. And these are the important things in the northern plains. And the next comes the Peninsular Plain. This is oldest physiographic plain. When compared to the Himalayas and the physiographic division of northern plains. Valleys, rivers, slopes run in this Peninsular Plateau. Peninsular Plateau starts at Gujarat region and it is demarcated in northern area by Malwa Plain and also Vindhyas. Below that it extends towards south. In the eastern side it is delimited by the coastal eastern plain. On the western side it is delimited by the coastal western plain. And in the northern side, at about Gujarat plains, it is slightly tilted towards northern plain, northwards, and the total peninsular plain is tilted in the last regions, that is southern region, towards east. The southern region of this peninsular plain is Deccan Plateau, and it is extended about 16 lakh square kilometers. Number of agriculture activities there, number of minerals, number of metals are extracted from this area. The rivers flow from this area in the western side, like Narmada and Tapti. They flow into the Arabian Sea, and number of crops are produced from this area: rice, wheat, jute, sugarcane, etc. And this plain is very important because when compared to the northern plains, the highest population is situated in the southern plain also. In the northern plain, we compare from the southern plain, that is from the peninsular plateau, the northern plain occupy in agriculture, that agriculture is 1/3 of the agriculture of India is done by this area. And 40% of the population live in the northern plain, whereas in the southern peninsula, the highest concentration of the population is seen, but the density is very low in these areas. And the next comes the coastal plains. The coastal plains are east coastal plain and west coastal plain. The west coastal plain is broader at the Tapati and Narmada river side. Gradually it becomes narrow in the southern region, and number of crops and spices are grown in the western plains. The spices are cardamom, pepper, cloves, coconuts are cultivated in the western plains. Number of rivers flow into this western plain, and in the western Ghats, number of rivers also born in the western Ghats. Whereas when we compare to the eastern plains agriculturally very active. It is broader in all the places. The eastern and western plains meet at the place is known as Kanyakumari. The western plain in the southern region, it is called Malabar Coast. In the northern region, it is called Konkan Coast. There are number of ports and also number of factories are built by British, Dutch, Portuguese. They are of importance in the tourism importance. The important spots are the Goa beach and southern the Marina beach at Chennai. And the next part of geographic one is called islands. Number of islands distributed in Bay of Bengal and also in Arabian Sea. The islands distributed in Bay of Bengal are Andaman and Nicobar Islands. The islands present in the Arabian Sea are called the Lakshadweep. There are about 247 islands altogether, and these islands of origin, archaeological origin, they are submerged of the hills and also from lavas that are produced from the hills. In Andaman Nicobar Islands, the southernmost part of the Andaman Nicobar Island is Indira Plains, that is situated in the greater Nicobar Island. In the 2004 tsunami, this place is submerged in the sea. When we look at these islands and also the coastal area of only without islands is 6,100 kilometers, including this islands coastal line, it's about 7,516 kilometers. So we have studied in detail about the physiographic divisions of India. These 5 physiographic divisions of India. We get number of questions in the entrance examinations. So therefore, prepare well. All the best. Thank you.